Hello, I'm Courtney, what's up, and welcome to movie review time. Today I'm going to be reviewing the movie Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice, and I saw this movie on Thursday night, on one of those like Thursday night premieres, you know, and this movie was definitely better than I thought it was going to be, and I'm not the biggest DC fan, so I mean I wasn't really that excited for it because I'm a huge Marvel fan, so I'm always excited about Marvel movies, but then when it comes to DC, I mean I'll be excited, but not as excited as I am for Marvel. And this movie really impressed me. I think Zack Snyder did a really good job at directing. It was really well edited, and I really liked it. I didn't like the beginning. I thought the beginning did not flow that well, but by the end of the movie, I really enjoyed it. I'm really looking forward to Justice League, and I'm really happy on how they brought in Justice League into this film. I thought that was very well done. And yeah, this was a really good movie. I think this is going to be really good for the DC movie universe because they're not as popular as the Marvel Cinematic Universe, so I think that it's time for DC to shine, you know, and I'm very excited for that. But yes, this movie was very fun. I highly recommend it. It's a really great film, action-packed, there's humor, everything's in there, but the one thing about this movie is that it's like 2.5 hours long, so it feels like it's never going to end, and it's just so intense. But yeah, I had a really fun time watching it. I thought it was great, so I highly recommend it. So if you haven't seen it yet, you don't want to be spoiled, I would leave now because I'm about to go into some spoilers. You don't want to be spoiled, so bye, not spoiling people! Oh, almost choked there. Okay, so this review isn't going to be edited because I don't feel like it, and I was gonna film this yesterday, but that didn't happen, so I'm just like, I'm not gonna edit it or anything, so I'm sorry if I mess up, and I'm sorry if I look down on my phone, because I don't remember half the people's names, like the villain, Lex, and I had to look up Wonder Woman's name too, which is Diana Prince, which I don't think they mentioned that in the movie. If they did, I don't remember that happening, but you know. So, okay. So in the movie, let's talk about Ben Affleck, Batman. He's our new Batman, you know, and he really impressed me. I wasn't sure if he was going to do a good job or not because Christian Bale, who last played Batman, did a really good job, but Ben Affleck was really good. He really impressed me. I think he's going to be such a good Batman in the next DC films, and I was just so proud because I really do like Ben Affleck, and it was really nice seeing him play Batman. He did such a great job. And my voice, oh my goodness. But yeah, I was really impressed with him. I was, as usual, impressed with Henry Cavill, who played Superman. He did such a great job. He's such a fantastic actor. He does a wonderful job as Superman. And just Ben and Henry just did a great job of portraying those characters. And I was really impressed with them. I love Superman. This Superman is just like so nice, and he just like sacrifices himself and everything, and I just, oh, at the end when he said I love you, and it just kind of like hits you that he's gonna sacrifice himself, I was just like, oh my gosh, no, this is like he's pulling like a Percy Jackson much like in the Battle of the Labyrinth, and then, you know, Percy's best kiss, and that's kind of like what happened with Superman and Lois, because, oh, Lois, it's, how do you say the name? Oh gosh, it's Lois. I don't know. I'm sorry if I say that wrong. But yeah, speaking of them, I love their relationship so much. They are like the cutest thing in the world. In the beginning, when she was in the bathtub, and they came in with all those flowers, and they were talking, and then he like got into the bathtub and like took off his jacket, and they started kissing, and I was just like, okay, first off, this is like the weirdest place to make out. But two, this is so cute. I love the relationship. It was so nice. Amy Adams did such a fantastic job. She was definitely more important than I thought she was going to be. I knew her character was going to be in the film, but I didn't think she was going to be as big as a role in this. But she was super important. She did a bunch of stuff for us, and I'm really glad she was important because she is such a fun character, and I love Lois. I'm so sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Here, let's see. Where is Lois? I think it's Lois, okay. But yeah, I really love Superman and Lois. They were fantastic. But I think my favorite character was Wonder Woman. Oh my goodness, Wonder Woman, aka Diana Prince. That's what it says on Wikipedia, at least. Yeah, she did a fantastic job. queen, slay. Gal Gadot, the actress who plays her, I love her. I want to watch all the movies she's in. She was great. Oh, she's wonderful. And now I'm just so excited for Wonder Woman when it's coming out next year. And just, like, literally this morning, I found Gal Gadot's Instagram and I was just like stalking through it, and then I followed her, and then I followed the Wonder Woman page, so now I'm just like Wonder Woman obsessed. But she did great. I loved it at the end when she shows up in her armor. That was awesome. And literally in the theater I was in when Wonder Woman showed up, like, people started clapping. I was like, I want to clap too, but I didn't because I was just so mesmerized by her. And speaking of Wonder Woman, I found it really interesting on how Batman, when he found the picture that she was looking for, and the picture was from November 1918, and it is Wonder Woman, and he just realizes that the girl in that picture is Diana, and just, I did not see that coming. I did not realize that Wonder Woman was gonna be like 100 years old. And then I was looking at Wonder Woman this morning, and she's like a 5,000-year-old Amazon princess, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, this sounds like, first off, this sounds like Raina from Heroes of Olympus, but two, she's an Amazon princess, and also says she was a demigod. I'm just like, oh my goodness, I love Wonder Woman 1,000 times more now, and just, I'm so excited for her. Gal Gadot did a fantastic job as her. She's just, I'm just so excited. But, okay, I need to talk about our villain. Lex Luthor, I think his name was? What is that his name? Lex Luthor. Okay, Jesse Eisenberg played him. He did a really good job of playing a psychotic person, because Lex Luthor is a psychotic person. He is so creepy, and that's something I've kind of learned from DC films. Their villains are usually psychotic, because, you know, with Batman movies, you've got the Joker. Now Suicide Squad is coming out, and the Joker's also in there. Man of Steel, you know, Zod was the villain in that. That was his name, right? Zod. Yeah, he's... Speaking of... Oh my gosh! Zod was there. Like, Lex he, like, asked for Zod's body, and then made his body this monster, which... that was a little too far, DC. Come on. You had to do that. I feel like movies now, they have to make this ginormous, monstrous monster for the film that your hero has to defeat at the end, and just, it's too much. It's getting a little too mainstream. Like, really? Please stop. That was a little too much. And, you know, I was wondering, I was like, okay, what is he doing with Zod's body? But what are they gonna fight? Because, you know, they had the Batman-Superman fight, then that was over in like 5 minutes. And then I was like, okay, so something else is still going down. What is that? And then the monster came. So it didn't make sense. But, like, still, I'm kind of just like, really? Like, you really had to bring that in. But the end just caused me so many emotions. Like, Lex, when he mentioned Martha and how he kidnapped her, I was just like, oh my gosh. So, Superman literally fought Batman just so he could save his mom. It wasn't because Superman was mad at him, even though he was. But it was mostly because he just wanted to save his mom. And I was just like, really? This wasn't really a fight between them. It was just because he wanted to save his mom. So, I don't know. The fight was really brutal. Like, Superman was just getting beat up. And I was just like, okay, you are being compared to a god in this. And now look at you getting beat up by a guy in a Batman suit. Like, what even is this? But it was intense. And, you know, Bruce had his moments where he was just beating him up, and Superman had his moments when he was beating up. They were just beating each other up, and oh my gosh, when he had the kryptonite spear, and I was like, oh my goodness, Batman is going to do it. He is going to stab Superman. Superman is going to die. But Lois saved the day. It was just like, her name is Martha, that's her mom, and just, I just never pieced it together that Bruce's and Clark's mom are the same name, and that's why Batman started freaking out, because he was just like, oh my gosh, how does he know my mom's name? And just, that was well played. Well played. I didn't see that coming. I was like, wow, that was, oh my goodness. But, yeah, thank goodness for Lois. But then Lois, of course, had to drop the scepter into the water. And then 5 minutes later, we actually need that scepter, and now, oh, I thought she was dying. I thought she was gonna choke underwater and die and drown, but good old Superman saved the day, and then he told her he loved her, and then sacrificed himself, and then got stabbed, and I was just like, no, I couldn't like, just watch it. I was just like, you gotta be joking. They're killing off Superman. What even is this? And I feel like I should have seen it coming, because it felt like, in a way, now thinking about it, they were kind of setting that up. But still, I didn't want to think that. And then I kept waiting for Superman to just like breathe all of a sudden and come back from the dead. But it never happened. They had 2 funerals for him. I was just like, oh my gosh. But it's gonna be okay, because at the end, when they showed the casket, and then Lois put the dirt in there, then they showed it again, and it looked like the dirt was gonna move. I was just like, aha, I knew it. Superman ain't dead. And besides, I was looking up Justice League on Thursday, and it said Henry Cavill Superman for the cast. I was just like, aha, look at that. Superman's right there, so that obviously means he's gonna be alive. And speaking of Justice League, I didn't think they were gonna really talk about Justice League in this film, but they did, and I loved it when Wonder Woman was looking at the files, and yo, oh my goodness, Aquaman, that was the coolest. That was the coolest out of all of them. Like, he lived underwater in a ship, and then he had glowing eyes, and then he to that person. I was like, yes, let's go. And then it was really cool seeing the Flash. Even though I don't like the person who's playing the Flash, I would prefer the person to play the Flash in this to be the person who plays Flash on the TV show, you know. And then there's the cyborg dude, which when I watched the film, I had no idea who that guy was. But then I searched it up, and that guy is Victor Stone, aka Cyborg, and now that makes a lot of sense. If only I knew that when I watched the movie, it would have made so much more sense, but obviously I didn't know. And that's really exciting, Cyborg, because I love cyborgs, because, you know, because it's the Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer. And then, was there another one? I don't know if there were any other ones. I think the other one was just Wonder Woman's picture. I'm so excited for Justice League. And then, at the end, when Bruce was like, we have to find them all, and we have to let them fight. And Wonder Woman was like, why do we need to find them so they can fight? And Bruce was like, I just have a feeling. So what's gonna happen? Something's gonna go down, and I think it's gonna be something dealing with Lex, because Lex was being crazy in his jail, and so I obviously think we're not done with him. His story is not finished. We're gonna see him again. But I'm so excited for Justice League. I think it's gonna be so good. I think it's definitely gonna be better than this film, even though I did like this film. I think Justice League is gonna be better because we're gonna have more characters. The whole Justice League is gonna be there. It's gonna be so much fun. So yeah, I think that's it for this video today. Those are my overall thoughts and feels on the Batman vs Superman Dawn of Justice movie. If you liked this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you want to watch more movie reviews from me, you can click the subscribe button down below. And I'm Courtney, and I'll see y'all next time with a new video soon. So I'll see you then. So bye!